everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be focusing on area of a circle. So without further ado, let's head on straight into this video. The formula for an area of a circle is the area is equal to pi r squared. So pi times the radius squared. Pi can be represented as this pi 3.14 if it asks you to use decimals, or 22/7 if it asks you to use fractions, or if it's just easier. And you'll see what I mean later. So what is the radius of a circle? So if I go ahead and take a circle and I split it in half to make two semicircles, well then I have that line as the diameter. And if I divide the diameter by 2, I get the radius. So keep that in mind because that is going to be very useful. So now let's say I have this, and let's say I am given that the radius is 7. So here we're going to go ahead and put, first of all, the area equation, A equals pi r squared. And we know the radius is 7, so it's 22/7 times 49. Now you might be wondering why I did 22/7. And that's because 49 is a multiple of 7, meaning I could easily cancel the 7 and the 49, so I just get 22 times 7, which is 154. And how about if I had 10? So area equals pi r squared. So here I have pi times 10 squared, so pi times 100. And if I do 3.14, then I could just cancel out the 100 and move the decimal place twice, and it's the same exact thing. So it always requires thinking ahead of time, but if you're able to think ahead of time and see if it's a multiple of 7 or not, or like that will help you a lot. And let's say here it's asking us not to fully simplify. So if it asks us not to fully simplify, then we'll just go ahead and 25 squared, 625 pi inches squared. Because pi is universal, so someone can put in pi by themselves. And if it doesn't want us to fully simplify, then I could easily just put pi. And it would be a lot more complicated to do the equation here with actual 3.14 or 22/7 than just leaving it as pi. And if the radius is any multiple of 7, then you could always use 22/7. And that's probably going to be your best bet because you're easily going to be able to cancel it. So 14 squared is 196. So pi 196, that's 22/7 times 196. And then the 196 and the 7 cancel out. So we get 28 times 22. And 28 times 22 is 606. And remember, these are always units squared because this is a area. Now let's say here they're asking us to use the decimal 3.14. So I'll go ahead and put 5, our radius. A is equal to pi r squared, pi times 5 squared, and that's 25 times 3.14. And then we can go ahead and do the math just like this. And then because there are decimal points, I'll have to move the final answer, the decimal point, 2 times. So we'll get 78.5 as our area. So now we're going to do one more problem before you guys do 3 practice problems all by yourselves. So let's say here I have this circle, and let's say the radius is 13. And let's say they want us to not fully simplify pi. So we'll do A is equal to pi r squared, A is equal to pi times 169, which is 13 squared, and we'll get 169 pi. So now you all are going to find the area of these 3 circles, and the method for pi is written on top. And you can always pause the video if you need more time. Did you do it? Let's check if you got the correct answers. So first things first, for this one, the first thing that we need to do is find the radius, which is 20 divided by 2. So the radius is 10. And then 3.14 times 10 squared, well, we already did this before, and that is easily just 314. And then for the next one, this one might have been a lot harder to calculate, but we're going to go ahead and do a equals pi r squared. A is equal to 22 over 7 times 21 squared. And then that is 22 over 7 times 441, and that's 22 times 63. And when we simplify that, then we get 1386, and then that's of course units squared, but it's okay if you didn't write that. Now for the last one, we have to again find the radius, and that is 12, and we just need to write pi r squared, so 144 pi. Congrats, you made it to the end of this video. Whether it's you needed help with this concept, you wanted some extra practice, or you just wanted to review, I hope you learned something or got some extra practice in. It'd mean the world to me if you subscribed and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a brand new video. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. It just helps me if I need to change anything. And if you have any suggestions for any of my videos, this could be math videos or student lifestyle and organization videos, remember you can always comment on my discussion page. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye!